Hey guys, it's Bub here, and this year we're taking a look at Windows eXperience Service Pack 1. Last year in February of 2023, we took a look at the original Windows Experience. However, in June of 2023, they actually released Service Pack 1, and as far as I'm aware, that is the last update to Windows Experience that has ever come out. So we're really taking a look at the latest and greatest release of Windows Experience. For those who maybe were not with me in February of 2023, because that was quite a long time ago, Windows Experience is a Windows 10 ISO that really brings back the UI and the feel of Windows XP. So as you can see, we're in the Windows 10 installer, but once Windows 10 actually installs, it won't look or feel like Windows 10 at all. It brings back almost perfectly every aspect of Windows XP. And since many people loved Windows XP, it's a nostalgic operating system that many people used it in their childhood and early years. This is a very valid thing that many people are actually they love stuff like this. We take a look at quite a lot of things on this channel, quite a different ISOs, and we've seen anything from great replications to terrible replications. And this Windows Experience was one of the good ones. So I'm very eager to see the SP1 update that they released. So I believe the install has just finished. We're now booting into the OS. So far I haven't seen, and I can't remember if it does this or not, a Windows XP startup screen or not. I really hope that eventually it will add that. But like I said, I can't remember exactly from the original Windows Experience. And here we are. The first thing we're going to do is get rid of this Windows 10 bar. And then we're going to install VMware Tools. That way you guys get a little bit better of a viewing experience. Alright, and here we go. So first of all, if you haven't seen Windows Experience before, this is what it looks like. At this very point in the OS, if I didn't look at the boot up sequence, I would not be able to tell that this is not Windows XP at all. I mean, down to the fonts, the taskbar, even taskbar animations. I mean, this is so much like Windows XP, it's not even funny. So on the desktop, we have Windows XP Notes. I guess Service Pack 1 is also called the Freestyle Update. It kind of gives you details as to what's new, various things that they've done, contacts. I'm not actually, like I said, I haven't seen this being developed in a while, so maybe this isn't being actively developed anymore, but this is the contacts of the people, well, the one person. This is a solo developer project. Then, of course, we have the recycle bin in the bottom right corner like we do on all Windows XP installs. We then have the network icon, which PE Network Manager. It appears like it's actually an application that's doing that. We then have add or remove programs, safely remove hardware and eject media. The system tray, unfortunately, does not expand on the taskbar. It just brings up like what we typically see in Windows 10 or Windows 11. On the left side, we have the Windows Media Player, Outlook Express, which this actually opens Outlook Express. I didn't even know you could install Outlook Express 6 on Windows 10, but apparently you can, because we're looking at it right now. And Internet Explorer, which I'm hoping, if I remember correctly, this is just a theme of Firefox, because it would be really hard to actually utilize Windows Explorer, Internet Explorer. As we can see, it opens in Firefox. So it is a Firefox browser with just the Internet Explorer theme. Because I've learned you can actually theme Firefox like a lot of things. It's actually pretty crazy. As you saw, we could go to About Firefox, but it does say Internet Explorer 6. So pretty well themed, pretty well hidden. In the Start menu, I mean, once again, I could not tell this is Windows 10. I mean, if you looked at this, there's no way you'd tell me this is Windows 10. We have all of our typical things that we'd see in Windows XP: My Documents, Recent Documents, Pictures, Music, Computer, Control Panel, Defaults, Printers, Help, Search, and Run. We can actually see a few of their recent documents that they have utilized. JavaScript files, theme files, notes, all sorts of things in here. On the left side, we have all of our default programs like Internet Explorer, email, files and settings, Tor, Windows XP, which I actually love this Tor, but I won't play it because I know it's going to blast in your ear. Media Player, Messenger, Movie Maker, and MSN, which does actually open the real MSN installation wizard, just as it did in Windows XP. I mean, that is really the attention to detail that Windows needs to be putting into their OSs today. And even the flyout menu here, accessories, look at these accessories. I mean, hyper terminal, everything is here. even a classic calculator from Windows XP. Under games, we have our traditional games: Free Cell Hearts, Minesweeper, Pinball, Solitaire, and Spider Solitaire. Nothing in the startup folder. Internet Explorer, MSN, Outlook, Messenger, Media Player, Movie Maker, and Internet Explorer. Again, very cool that they were able to do this. I'm going to see if I can find a way to show you that this is truly Windows 10. Almost said Windows 11 there. I don't actually know what the best way to do that is, because I'm sure even if I go to WinVer, they replaced WinVer with one from Windows XP. So I can't even say that that is, Windows 10. But if you see any Windows 10 files in here, definitely let me know down below. There's even XP Task Manager. I don't know if the original Task Manager or any original applications are included in here. Let's see, defrag. There's one. Default account tile. There's some proof that this is in fact Windows 10. Under the XP Task Manager, we can see that we're using about 4%, 2% of our CPU, and 1.3 gigs of 8, which is what I allocated this VM. The one thing I am curious to know is if we log off, no. Unfortunately, in this specific build, and again, they did not get super far. I'm sure if they had more time to develop this, that they would have gotten the lock screen done. The lock screen is still Windows 10. But ignoring the lock screen, if you didn't even have to look at the lock screen, you would not be able to tell this is actually Windows 10. I mean, this is the attention to detail that Microsoft should really be putting into their modern operating systems. So with that being said, this is just a brief overview of Windows eXperience SP1, or the Freestyle update. I'm very impressed, honestly. I mean, this is magnificent what they've been able to do here. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new around here, as I do all kinds of different technology videos, including device restorations. And here's 2 more things I wanted to look at before I end this video. Number 1, it is identifying itself as XP Professional 64-bit. This is what the About system looks like. And then for those of you who always yell at me because I don't show the disk usage, here is the disk usage. We're using 11.7 gigs, 47.6 free on a 60 gig drive. With that being said, I'll see you all in the next one.